Today on Food Circus, the morning show team, Andy Hawley and myself, Jennifer Scanlon, head to Brooklyn, Michigan to visit the hottest restaurant in Jackson County, Atlas. This is more than just a restaurant. It's a warm, welcoming, and comfortable place to eat, drink, socialize, celebrate, relax, and appreciate good people and good things. Atlas serves high-quality food and drinks with a focus on fresh ingredients and a goal of sharing the best flavors and styles from around the world right here in our community. Dine in or take out, don't miss live music every Wednesday night, and enjoy the outdoor patio area. And if that wasn't enough, they have a market too. If you like to shop, they have a variety of items you're going to love. Andy is standing by with co-owner Taylor Owie, so let's get started.
Every time I'm in here, this place is just, it makes you feel like you're at home, somewhere different. It's just a great feeling being in here. Talk a little bit about the reception that you've gotten from not only Brooklyn, but the Jackson area.
It's been overwhelming. I mean, not even just Jackson, but we're pulling every week from Ann Arbor, Detroit, Toledo, Lansing.
Yeah.
People are always coming in and just blown away. It's way different than what they would expect from a small town like Brooklyn.
What was this building before you got it, or what was the business that was in here?
It was like a lighting and flooring showroom.
Okay.
You know, drop ceilings everywhere and carpet everywhere.
Yeah.
And just, you know, chandeliers hanging up and down every single aisle. It was nothing like this.
Who gets the credit for the interior design of this
Abby,
place?
my wife, 100%. She is the creative vision behind everything you see, touch, taste at Atlas. She is the creative force behind all this.
Every time I talk to someone that comes here for their first time, they tell me, this is unbelievable. The service is great, the food is great, it's different. I can't believe we have a restaurant like this so close to home. That's got to make you feel good.
It does. It's very rewarding to hear that all the years and effort has paid off, and it's really working, and it continues to work now. A year and a half in, and it's just, it only continues to get busier every month.
How would you describe the vibe? Obviously, you walk right in, you have the bar, which is very welcoming. We're into patio season, so people can chill out there. But it's really a come-as-you-are type of place, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. I would say upscale casual.
Okay.
I show up in shorts and flip-flops, 6 months out of the year, and that's totally okay. A lot of our customers do too. You can certainly dress up. We had a lot of prom kids in here.
Yeah.
Graduations. We had an engagement party here last week, so it serves the gamut.
Every time I've been here, I am so impressed with the staff. How do you staff a restaurant like this, and how did you get so lucky?
It takes a lot of work. You have to be picky. You got to find the right people. I feel like now we've kind of got the momentum, and people know who and what we are. So we begin to attract the kind of people that understand what we're trying to do here. It took a lot of education in the beginning. We spent 2 full weeks of training before we opened with all of our staff, just educating them on the style of service, the caliber, the menu, all the things that maybe you're not as familiar with if you're from the area here, because nothing like this is really around here right now, or hasn't been. So the initial push was the hardest part. I feel like once we got over that hump, now it's got some momentum and it's just building.
Yeah, and I love that like you said, there's nothing like this around. Even from your bar menu to your specials that you guys are always changing out, and of course to your entrees and appetizers, you're going to find something very unique here.
Definitely. We try to bring stuff from all around the world, a little bit of everything.
I like this. You've got a little bit of everything. What was your thinking behind this little corner market space inside Atlas?
Yeah, so the market honestly was kind of a happy accident. When we bought our liquor license, we realized it came with a packaged goods for not liquor, but beer and wine to go. And we're like, oh, what can we do with that? So we thought, well, let's put a little market here. We can sell some wine and beer to go. And if we're going to do that, we might as well get a couple other cool things, maybe some retail food. We sell a lot of books, which is, I wouldn't have expected that, but that's probably our biggest seller outside of wine. But there's gifts, there's cards, we wanted it to be kind of a one-stop shop. If you want to come in for, a hostess gift or something, you're going out to a friend's house for a party, you can get a bottle of wine, you can get a bag to put it in, a card to give them, and maybe a little trinket for the house.
Perfect. I wonder, have you developed any regulars that are coming in for the wine?
We have, actually. We've got a few people that come in pretty religiously. We're starting to sell actually by the case for some folks. Working on developing a wine club, and we do wine tastings, I'd say, every couple of months.
Okay.
And we're starting to kind of develop a following from that. So that's definitely something, look for more of that later this year and into next.
Now, how long have you been open total?
We opened in November of 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So about a year and a half, a little over a year.
Do you have any year out, 2 year out ideas?
Really just kind of continuing.
Yeah.
We've got a list. I mean, like the menu is this big, and the list of what we want on the menu is this big. So
Yeah.
there's a huge list over at my office that we're just like, okay, what do we have time for? What do we have space for? So we're going to constantly continue to roll through that
Yeah.
stuff. I definitely think wine sales is something we really
Cool.
want to lean into some more. Catering might be something down the road. We might
Very
might
nice.
explore that a little bit. And people ask us if we're going to do another location. I would say not of this. This is a one and done, but we've got other ideas.
I love it. Now, this is kind of fun. It's the morning show is visiting Food Circus, so we've got a little combo today, and Jennifer's going to be working with your chef Parker,
Yeah.
who I've heard nothing but great things about. Tell me a little bit about him.
Parker's been with us since day one.
Okay.
He started as one of our actual cooks on the line and moved his way up to chef. He's been our chef now for I'd say about 9 months.
Okay.
And brought some of our most popular dishes to the menu, including pad thai, which I think you guys are going to try today.
Yeah.
He's going to do a demo on that.
Cool.
So he's been fantastic. Local Brooklyn guy here, born and raised. So we're thrilled to have him on the team.
Now, for someone who's never been here, what's the feeling or what's the experience you want them to have when they walk in?
I say it's almost like an escape.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like you feel like you're on vacation. You know, we try to just keep an upbeat, lively atmosphere. Whether it's raining outside, it's cold outside, it's too hot outside, you
Yeah.
come in here and you're just instantly taken someplace else that's fun, lively, and it's a good time.
I know
Good vibes.
you're busy with your kids and your family, running around town. People have gotten to know you a little bit, and I'm sure one question you get is, "I'm going to Atlas. What should I order?"
Oh, well, pad thai is definitely, that's become
Okay.
a runaway favorite. Until that was on the menu, I would say our two most popular were the ribeye steak and also the chicken farfalle pasta,
Okay.
which is something we stole from our restaurants in
Okay.
Chicago.
What about a drink of choice?
I would say, I mean, I'm a big Two Hearted fan.
Oh, yeah?
That's like the go-to. You can't
Yeah.
go wrong with Two Hearted, but we've got an amazing cocktail list right now. I can't think of the name of the one Abby's been going to recently. It's like a purple drink that we're
Okay.
making, so it changes. Like every month we do like at least 2 or 3 new cocktails.
Nice.
But you know, nothing wrong with the Two Hearted. The mezcal selection too.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
And you also have a pretty good non-alcoholic selection
We
as
do,
well.
yeah. We actually just got a few new things into the cooler just today. I haven't even had a chance to try them yet, but they had cool labels, so we said let's try it out.
Awesome. Well, Taylor, thank you so much. We've enjoyed our partnership with you. Atlas is a great place, and you're going to get a chance in a minute to go back in the kitchen with Jennifer and Parker.
Atlas, located in Brooklyn, is the hottest restaurant in Jackson County. People are coming from all over, including Lansing, Ann Arbor, Toledo, and beyond, to experience a truly unique dining experience. Atlas is an upscale, casual restaurant where everybody is welcome, no matter how you dress. If I had to sum it up, Atlas in 8 words, it would be fresh, global flavors, upbeat, relaxed vibe, genuine hospitality. And speaking of hospitality, head chef Parker Barnes is going to show me a couple of Atlas's most popular dishes. All right, Parker, what are we doing first?
Well, we are making our favorite pad thai. It's our chicken pad thai, so I'm kind of walking you guys through the steps on how we prep these.
Okay.
So first we're gonna start with our green onions here. So we're just doing a rough chop on these green onions. We only go down to where the green onion starts to become white, and this is too potent for the dish.
Oh.
So what we'll do is you kind of do about 1.5 inches, just a nice chop all the way through,
Okay.
all the way down, and then that's where it stops.
This is Kerwin's favorite dish.
Yes.
My husband's, yeah. You ready?
Yes, go
You
ahead.
said about 1.5 inches?
Yep,
Okay.
perfect.
And then maybe, is that one too
Yep,
potent?
no, those are perfect.
Yep,
We can go ahead and
alright.
throw it up in this bowl here.
All right.
And
Are we
then
doing
this
all
is
4 of them?
No, this is about the serving size for one pad thai, so
Okay.
we'll kind of move on to the garlic. So
Okay.
the garlic is a fine mince on this, so you got to be real delicate and real fine with
Oh,
this.
so I might not be able to do
So
it.
yeah, this will be a difficult one. So you're just getting nice and fine little cloves.
And you guys do this for every time we order it?
So for how many we're selling, we typically run this through a machine just
Okay.
to stay up on time
Okay.
with everything. But with a nice rough chop on these, just getting a nice mince.
Nice. Parker, you just graduated from Siena Heights. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, I did. I was doing school while working at Atlas here, and honestly, it's been a dream come true. Atlas has to me.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky to have this in Brooklyn, and I fell in love with cooking at a young age, and this is the type of cooking I love to do. I've honestly learned all my cooking off of YouTube and just working at small little mom and pop shops, but being able to have this kind of menu where we can kind of curate and go around has been a blessing in disguise.
How do you choose your seasonal favorites?
Seasonal favorites are kind of going off the base of what's in season. So, you know, coming up is we got June and July. Strawberries are a big hit, so I'm working on some new strawberry dishes to bring to the Atlas menu. But typically we try to go off of what's in season and what's the best product that we can kind of get out there. So, so going off of this, we got the garlic.
Okay.
Add this to our bowl.
Got it. And it's the pad thai, right?
Yes, this is the
What
pad
does that
thai.
mean?
Pad thai is a Thai dish. It's originated from Thailand, but typically it's a stir-fry dish, so it's rice noodles. Thai food is very on sour side of things, but they love their sweetness to balance that out.
Okay.
So this is our pad thai sauce. So typically this is with fish sauce, tamarind paste, which is a sour fruit, and chili flakes and palm sugar. Palm sugar is a little different than other sugars. It's more of a subtle sweetness, but it kind of adds that nice glaze over the noodles and kind of makes it all come together.
Nice.
Well, next on the pad thai, we'll be moving to scrambled eggs. So this is kind of the finishing part of the dish. Kind of adds that fattiness to it that you need. So I'm gonna crack these in here.
Okay. Can I whisk them?
Yes. You want
Can I
to
even
crack
break
that
them?
one for me?
Yeah. You just start whisking?
Yes, please.
Hold on, I gotta take a sip of my frosé. That is so good. That was a little close.
So with all these ingredients prepped out and ready to go, we have the shaved carrots that we do in-house. Also, too, our S&P chicken that we make in-house every day as well.
What's S&P?
So S&P is just salt and pepper blend. It's just simple seasoning where we finish this on the grill.
I should probably try it, don't you think? That was really good.
Nice. And then lastly is the rice noodles. So the prep on the rice noodles is we have to get them al dente because rice noodles are something you can throw in raw in a dish, but it takes longer to cook. So what we have to do is we soak them in hot water, and then we let those drain, and then we bag them to 8 ounces to our prep size.
Are rice noodles, are they gluten-free or anything?
Yes, they are.
Oh, nice.
Yes, they are.
Gluten-free option.
Okay. And that's everything that we have prepped out. Now we're ready to make it.
Now we're heading into the kitchen as Parker passes the baton off to Sage Stratton, who continues the chicken pad thai creation. First, she adds the chicken, followed by green scallions, shaved carrots, and a pinch of garlic.
And what she's going to do is she's going to incorporate and saute all this together and get it up to temp before we add in our other ingredients. So
Can
gently
I?
step in here. Yeah,
All right.
Here we go.
Is there a trick?
There is. You want to like fold forward, push forward, and then pull back. Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not very good. But thanks for letting me try.
Yes.
Look at that spark.
I know.
I love it.
So next she's going to add in a little bit more oil, and this is for the eggs so they don't stick to the pan.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to let them kind of cook 75% inside the pan.
Okay.
So when they're kind of firmed up, and that's when she's going to start stirring them all together. So it doesn't, coat the chicken in just egg. It's kind of its own segment of pieces of scrambled egg in there.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I love the trick of the trade.
So you'll kind of see how it's kind of bubbles up around the edges. It's almost like an omelet look to it.
Yeah.
So eventually that will kind of become one sheet, and then that's when she'll break it up so it's all these individual pieces of egg instead of you eating, egg on your chicken.
Yeah.
You have a bite of green onion with your egg, with your chicken, with your rice noodles. So.
But you do it all in one pan. That's amazing.
Yes. Yep. So now what she's doing is stirring that all up, breaking that up, and then they'll kind of become their own individual nuggets here. Everything in-house is made here, besides our bread and our noodles, which we source locally from nice other businesses out there.
Nice.
But everything is, before it's out that window, it's touched by, I would say 2 to 3 people in this kitchen before, it hits the customer's table.
And there's the
which is
magic
really
sauce.
unique. Yep, so here's our special sauce going in, and then she'll let that kind of glaze in the pan and kind of simmer down, and then she'll eventually add the rice noodles. The rice noodles, so when we cook them to only an al dente, it lets the sauce actually soak into the noodles, so you get a flavor profile throughout the whole dish.
Oh, nice.
So she's going with the rice noodles, and then what will happen is they're still kind of firm. They have a real firm touch to them.
Okay.
So eventually when that heat and then that sauce kind of seeps into them, they'll become that nice, smooth. You don't want like a chew to it, but kind of like where it kind of snaps your mouth just a little bit. Has a little bit of a chew to it.
I'm feeling so grateful for the stuff that I ordered. It just magically appears. I didn't know everything that went behind the scenes. This is incredible.
So lastly, the garnish on the pad thai is, so we start with our bean sprouts, do a nice little handful on top, right centered in the middle. And then I hit it with our chopped peanuts. Spread it nice and around. Like that. And then we'll go on top with some cilantro and a lime wedge on the side. Serve just like that. Okay, now we have the chicken pad thai here.
All right, and you're gonna make me try it with
Yes, I am.
chopsticks?
Yes.
All right, but if I fail, I can grab the fork.
Yes, you can.
All right, you ready? Well, that was not graceful, but it's so good.
Ooh, nice.
No wonder Kerwin loves this so much.
So you seen how I had that little bite in the noodle? It's not too much, it kind of springs up. That's kind of that al dente you're looking for.
If you love chicken pad thai, Atlas is the place to go. Now we're moving on to one of my favorites, the mahi mahi ceviche.
So starting off with our mahi mahi ceviche, we're gonna kind of trim up our cucumber. So what we do is we kind of go down lengthwise twice and kind of making these quarters.
Okay.
And the easiest way to go off of that, trimming down this.
There's such a technique to cutting that I do not have.
There is, and you know what? I'm still learning all the basics on all of that. Because there's always different, techniques of doing everything.
Sure.
And I always ask, my prep cooks that, have been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
I like to see what their advice is on all these things. So we're going to cucumber it in the bowl.
Okay.
Okay, next we're going to get our lime. Cut this in half. We'll juice the whole lime into our ceviche.
Nice. That's very important.
Yes.
And
Yes.
ceviche is basically like a salted fish, or?
So what it is ceviche is basically the technique of cooking raw fish in lime juice.
Okay.
Is basically the basics on that.
So like the acid of the lime is cooking?
Yes, cooking the fish
fish.
in the outside, and which you'll see once it's kind of mixed together, the fish will actually kind of turn a kind of white on the exterior, and then
Okay.
that's kind of the cooking
All
process
right.
of that.
And this is some mahi mahi.
Yeah, this is our mahi mahi. So what we'll do is we'll kind of trim it up into cubes,
Okay.
and then what I do, just kind of go down.
Okay. I mean, you don't smell fish. It's so fresh. You don't
Yes.
smell fish.
No.
And I love mahi mahi.
And that's when it's good fish, is when you don't smell it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go mahi in, and what we'll do is kind of puree all that in that lime juice.
Okay.
Get it all going, and you can already tell it's kind of getting that whiteness
yes,
to it.
so quick.
Next, what we can do, you can add in those cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
Nice. And go in with that garlic, and then follow it with that cilantro. Nice, and then mix that all together real well.
All right. Can I use my hands?
Yes, you can.
All right. But don't like puncture the cherry tomatoes
yep.
or anything. Okay. well-
Next, going with the salt and pepper mix that we have ready to go.
all right.
Nice. Mix that all together.
Oh, this looks so good.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, and then what we do to finish our ceviche is we go in with some tahini,
Okay,
which we'll
ooh.
top on top,
Love tahini.
just like that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go in with our jalapeno coins. And typically what we do is we kind of fan them out nicely
Okay.
here.
All right, this looks fantastic.
Yes,
I
let's
can't
go.
wait. You ready? I like a little jalapeno. Do you like a little spice?
I never used to love spice until working here, and being able to try everything. So
Yeah.
I've actually built my spice tolerance quite a bit. So I
Yeah?
do love my spice food now.
All
So.
right, let's see. The mahi mahi ceviche is a go-to for anybody. The mix of fresh mahi mahi mixed with lime juice, fresh cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, tahini on top, and cilantro is the perfect blend of flavors that keeps me ordering this dish over and over. I think this made Andy's top 5 as well and was a pleasant surprise. We will have 2 more dishes on the menu, so don't go anywhere. More from Atlas after these messages. Atlas, located in Brooklyn, Michigan, is the perfect blend of friendly hospitality, an atmosphere unlike no other here in Jackson County, and dishes inspired from countries all over the world. Their mission is to serve others genuinely and to be a force for positive growth. Speaking of growth, my stomach is growing hungry again, so head chef Parker Barnes is ready to make our next fabulous dish. All right, I love how thoughtful everything at Atlas is, you know, from the decor and the atmosphere to the menu. But your guys' presentation is like nobody else's. And this has to be one of your biggest works of art.
Yes, it is. So this is our ahi tuna sushi stack. So I'll kind of walk us through the basics of what we do. So we're going to take our sushi rice, and this will be our base of the stack.
Okay.
So we're going to go on in, and what we have to do is we kind of have to push this down so that presentation stays and it stands nice and tall for the customer.
Pack it in.
Yep, so we're going to pack this in nice and
Okay.
tight. So this is our tamari vinaigrette, which seasons our ahi tuna. So let's
Okay.
go ahead and get that into the tuna itself and start mixing that up
Okay.
while I cube up this avocado.
All right. This is the magic sauce. Fresh avocado, of course.
Yep.
And you've got mandarin
So we
oranges.
cube this up, and this will kind of be that second layer on this stack.
Okay.
And you kind of have to be delicate so you're not smushing it, turning it into.
Yeah, you don't want to bruise the
yeah.
avocado.
You don't want no guacamole over
No
there.
guacamole yet.
So once that's done, now you can go ahead and add our ahi tuna.
All right.
And you're going to fill it up kind of past
All of
that.
this?
Yep, not almost. You'll kind of fill it up past that brim. Right there, nice, perfect.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is kind of pressure this down, kind of get it nice and set.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a trick where you kind of have to push and pull at the same time so it stays nice and stacked.
All right, get ready for this beautiful work of art. Woo! Oh, I feel like it needs an applause
There
every
we
time.
go.
Okay,
so
now
now, next, I'm going to change my gloves.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and you can stack 3 mandarin oranges nice and neat on top.
what? Okay. We'll do it this way. Just 3, the
Yep,
power of
nice. And then what we do next is we'll take some of our sesame seeds here and we'll kind of just do a sprinkle on top.
3 on top of
Yep.
it. Yep. Well, you know what I'm going to do.
And it can go around. That kind of shows the presentation,
Okay.
kind of the rawness of it. Nice. Now I'm going with 2 of our nori strips here.
Which
then-
nori is seaweed?
Yes, it's
Okay.
seaweed. And now, kind of the trick to it, this is our hoisin sauce. So we kind of want to fan it out like this.
The more hoisin, the better.
Yes. And then we'll wrap around with our wontons on the back end of this.
And
here.
these wontons are to die for. Are we going around the back side?
Yep, handmade every day, hand cut as well.
Wow. I mean, seriously,
Just like that, we got our ahi tuna
Look.
sushi stack.
at that. Ah. The trick for me is always getting a bite of a little bit of everything. Any
Yep.
suggestions on my
so
technique?
what I usually do, and
Here,
this ruins
make
the
me
beauty
one-
of
make
it,
me one.
I got to go into it and kind
Ooh.
of mess it up a little bit.
This is,
You got to get a little bit of everything here. So what you do is you get your wonton, get a little bit of rice. A little
that's a
ahi.
really big bite. I can,
Hey,
I'm fine.
I think she's got it.
The ahi tuna sushi stack just might have surpassed the mahi mahi ceviche. I don't know, it's pretty close. This dish is amazing, and we're not done yet. You should always save room for dessert, and luckily, Jonah Riggleman is going to show us what goes into the fabulous and famous creme brulee.
So our creme brulee, what we have in it is heavy cream, vanilla bean, sugar, and egg yolks.
Okay.
And then the way that we make that is we heat up the heavy cream, and when that comes to just below a simmer, we kill the heat on it, throw in the vanilla beans, let the flavor steep into that, and then let it sit for 10 minutes, cool down a little bit. And then we dump that into the egg yolks and the sugar that's mixed together so you can temper the eggs and not scramble them. Then you just mix them up, and then we just put them in these ramekins, put them in the oven with a water bath, and then
Okay.
we'll cook them until they're just jiggly and set.
So pretty much Jonah is a scientist, a dessert scientist. Jonah puts the creme brulee in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes at 300 degrees. It gets baked, chilled, and now Parker is back to complete my favorite dessert of all time.
Okay, now we're gonna go on with our sugar.
Okay.
This is gonna be the brulee on top.
I could quote a song right now.
Keep going.
All right, oh, more.
Yep,
We're
yep.
gonna pour more sugar.
Yep, keep going. Till it's honestly like a white layer on top. We gotta get that nice sugar coating on top.
All right.
Okay, there we
How's
go.
that? All right.
Now
brulee.
Yes.
You guys do this every time I order it?
Every time.
Holy smokes.
And what you want to do is you kind of want to get this base, and you'll kind of see the sugar kind of melting
Do you
and
see
becoming
that?
bubbles. And then that's the sugar melting, and then that's kind of the caramelization. If you kind of focus in one spot, you'll kind of overburn it, and it'll become real brown.
Okay. I love that crispy,
Yes.
sweet, kind of like, almost like a burnt sugar. Love it. And it smells so good. It smells like caramel.
Yes.
Do you always have creme brulee available on the menu?
Always.
Always.
So
We
now
are-
once it's bruleed, we go on with some fresh raspberries.
The raspberry on
Kind
top.
of cut into that fattiness and that sweetness of what you want. So there we go. That is Atlas's creme brulee.
All right. All right, Parker, you taught me something. I kind of have to hear it.
You hear that crust? Yep.
And then a, oh,
There we go.
ooh. I love it. I need the raspberry in with
Yes.
it.
Die for, ain't it? Oh, it's my
I love
favorite.
you, Parker. I love you.
The velvety smooth custard base melts in my mouth, and the caramelized sugar is to die for. The perfect way to wrap up this episode of Food Circus. Be sure to visit Atlas in Brooklyn. Live music every Wednesday night, outdoor patio seating, and all are welcome. Every visit will feel like a new fabulous dining experience. That's why I keep coming back. Until next time, I'm Jennifer Scanlon, and you've been watching Food Circus.